Yeah. At it again. On. Put it like this.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Whole squad lady, yeah, we really on the way. We the reason why your main bitch going MIA.
Oh yeah.
Specializing flexing on these haters every day.
Yeah, man.
And I wouldn't have it any other
Got a
way.
hell of an episode for y'all today, man.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
At it again.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Any other way. Any other way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know you're listening to the Put It Like This podcast, and put it like this. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Trust me, man. I'm your host, Wildcard Spades, and our guest today is an artist who has a single, Do Revolutionaries Go to Heaven, streaming right now. He's also done work helping and educating people in so many countries, man, around the world. And he's also the author of Afro Set Black Nationalist Party for Self-Defense. We have the good brother, Taye Uhuru. What's up, bro?
What's good, King? Thank you. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you for allowing me to come on your platform.
Oh yeah, man. It ain't nothing, man. I like the whole platform is about bringing knowledge and, you know what I mean, letting people see that we have a lot more to offer. You know, we talk about music and stuff a lot, but you know, it's all of it is about knowledge too at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But
Most there.
you know, man, but my first question is, do revolutionaries go to heaven? I want to know.
Man, they need to. They got to. They
Straight
better.
up, man. I like that record though, man. I like that
Thank
record,
you.
bro.
Thank
How long have you been doing music?
you. I started writing raps probably in like middle school, seventh,
Middle,
eighth grade.
okay, like middle school time. I dig it. I
hmm
dig it. So what label are you under? What label are you?
I mean, I'm just independent, man. I'm my own artist. I've been like that for a while, but it's been working for me, allowing me to freedom to maneuver and make the type of music that I want to make. I can perform and collaborate with different artists all over the world, working my own pace and everything.
Straight up, straight up. You ain't got nobody over your shoulder telling you
Mm,
to do this and act like this and look like that. You know?
right.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I mean, besides doing music, you done some other good work like teaching and learning and helping people in like in so many different places, bro. Like tell me more or tell us more about that.
Um, like you said, I do a lot of different things. Right now I'm just trying to work on providing more information about Africa and African history, global Black history. So, I have online courses where I educate people on the Black influences, the great Black people in different, countries around the world.
Hmm.
I've tutored, I've mentored, I've done things like that, volunteering in orphanages, working with kids with math and foreign language,
Hmm.
and
Hmm. Yeah, man. That's what's up. Like where though? What parts, what areas did you end up going in?
um, in 2014, I lived in the Dominican Republic. I was studying abroad out there. I was attending the Universidad Iberoamericana, and on my
Okay.
free time and my
Okay.
off time, I would volunteer at the orphanage. You know what I'm saying? I would bring my laptop up there, spend time with the kids,
Hmm.
educate them. We would do arts and crafts. I would help paint the orphanages. We would donate money,
Hmm.
toys, clothes,
Hmm.
food, things like that. I've been working with a school in West Africa, in Cape Verde, for the last 2 years, donating money and school supplies.
That's what's
I was
up.
supposed to help them build a recording studio. Well, actually, it's a recreation center. It's in the same area.
Word
So I
up.
was supposed to help them build like a makeshift recording studio, but COVID happened. So I'm supposed to go back out there in April. So, it may be possible to do that as well.
Damn, boy, COVID messed up a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, damn, man, that's crazy, man. Hey, but I mean, what can we do about it? Like,
I mean, you
Like,
could still maneuver through it. I've been doing like Zooms and stuff, doing different interviews. Like 2 weeks ago, it was a class. It was a like a college class in
mm-hmm,
Georgia. I can't remember the name of the school, but
mm-hmm.
they invited me to speak and tell them about my experiences in Africa. Then, like at the beginning of March, I was speaking at a high school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
kind of reach people, but it's more, with the camera.
yeah. It's what they call it, remotely. you
Yeah,
can't really
yeah.
you can't really be there to shake hands and you know what I mean and actually
Hmm.
converse with the people face to face, which I feel like that's a little bit better to me. Like when you get able to look somebody in the eyes and
Hmm.
actually, you know what I mean, feel their energy, see what's going on, how they feeling, you know what I mean? It's a little bit better to
Definitely
me. It's
more
definitely a little bit.
personal experience.
Yeah, it's more of a personal experience. Like I don't know. I mean, I could I like it. I like doing this now because it is more convenient, especially like for trying to do show and stuff like that. Because I'm in Atlanta. I mean, I interview and talk to people from a lot of different areas, but
Right.
you know what I mean. That's the cool part. But I mean, as far as if there's an opportunity, I'll be honest with you. I'm in Atlanta and they ain't acting like it's no COVID,
Right,
right?
right.
Like
Right.
it's wide open, bro. I ain't snitching. That's just real talk. You look in the cameras and see, like it's so many
Hmm.
videos. But I mean, it did mess up a lot though. COVID did mess up a lot of stuff. But I mean, like you said, you can still operate. You know what I mean? So what was the areas that you said you ended up going? Like what was the different countries that you ended up, what I mean, traveling to, bro?
I've been to about 70 countries, so I done
Oh
seen a
damn.
lot. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I was working with a school out in the Philippines. I was donating money and clothes. I mean, school supplies, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a couple different schools like on different continents. But I've been to like 20 African countries. I've been to several Asian countries. I lived in Brazil. I lived in
Mm.
South Africa. So
Mm. Okay. So keep it real. You went to all the places that had the sexy big booty women. That's what you did, and everything else is just your cover up. That's what it was, bro.
I
That's what it
mean,
was.
it. I mean, I don't know. The women is beautiful for sure. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
lie.
But
You can't.
I'm still spreading love though.
Yeah, man. You got it. You got to, man. I'm glad you did do that, man. I'm glad you did the stuff that you did do. So, uh, the serious question though, man. So how many illegitimate children you got out there? Though? Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
None.
I'm
Hopefully,
playing. Bro.
knock on wood. None that I
yo,
know of. Shit.
yo, you said knock on wood.
Right.
That's what's up. That's one of the realest answers I probably got on here so far, bro. Like, keep it real, man. Nah, man. So, I mean, for real. Like, did you learn like any languages while you were traveling?
Yeah, definitely. Right now I know a little Spanish, a little Portuguese, a little French. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Okay.
trying to get into learning more African languages.
Hmm. So, like, have you tried any African languages? Because I was just talking to a guy from from Zimbabwe. Shout out to
Okay.
Jerome Arab, man. He's an artist, and he's from Zimbabwe. So, I mean, have you tried to learn any? Because I know it's kind of hard because it's more like it's a lot of different cadences when you're doing the African language. Is that harder, or is it like how was it for you?
No, no, it ain't hard. It's just a different script and, like you say, different pronunciations and different stuff. Africa got
Pronunciations.
thousands of languages, thousands of different tribes. So you know what I'm saying. You can learn it most definitely.
That's real. That's so real. Like it's so many different places. Like you said, thousands of languages, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy how many
Because they
tribes.
got
So,
so many different ethnic groups. So say like Ethiopia, it's
mm-hmm.
80 different ethnic groups in one country. So if it's
Damn.
80 in Ethiopia and it's 60 countries, you know what I'm saying? So
Just
you just do the
multiply that.
math. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. People don't realize how Well, I mean, people know how much history Africa has, but they don't really realize how diverse it is. Even though it's a whole bunch of, it's white people, black people. It's like it's a mixture of people. It's a lot of black people though. And even though
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
probably mostly black people, it's still a lot of diversity because these different tribes. You got, what I mean, it ain't all everybody there, even though they're black, they're not all the same.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Africa is the most genetically diverse continent in the world.
Straight up.
Africa got the most beautiful women, the
Oh my
most
God.
beautiful animals, the most beautiful beaches, the most beautiful culture, food,
Yes.
music, and
Yes.
landscapes. Africa got the diamonds, platinum,
Yeah.
gold, oil.
Yeah.
They got everything. You know what I'm saying? So we usually generalize it as one place, but it's very diverse.
It's diverse, man. It's a big place, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
almost
big place.
60 countries, man.
Yeah, like man. I still want to go to Africa though. I still want to take a I don't know if you what they call that, a pilgrimage, or just to go over there and get to see a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, I do tours. I take groups over there. I
Word up.
take we got 7 tours. We go to Ghana, Senegal, Cape Verde, South Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia. Yeah,
Oh
definitely. Educational
shit.
tours. They be lit though.
That's what's up. Shit. What through through where though? You in
Through me.
Cleveland? You in Cleveland though?
Oh well, no. Well, this how we do it. So
Uh-huh.
it depends on which country you want to visit. You can pick your own country. You could pick multiple countries if you want to see more than one country. So
Mm-hmm.
we usually fly out of like an East Coast city. So it
Okay.
depends on which country you pick. So sometimes we fly out of New York, DC, Baltimore. But you in ATL, so you might be able to fly straight out of ATL to get there too. So
Yeah.
that's how we do it. Because there's people coming from different cities. Some people be in Kentucky, some in Cleveland, some in Atlanta, but we'll
Mm-hmm.
meet up and then fly out,
Fly
then
straight
fly
out.
back together. Yeah.
I'm thinking like how cheap would a flight be to fly from I've been looking up international flights because I'm trying
Hmm.
to get some stamps in my passport.
Oh
But
yeah.
I was looking it up and I'm like, right now, it's like, damn, the flights look real good flying out of here right now, but mostly because of COVID. And I'm like, okay, well, when COVID lift up, what those ticket prices gonna be looking like? Like,
Right. You
you
right
know what I
about
mean?
that. Hmm.
Like what is
Yeah.
the average? Like what's the average? I mean, you don't have to put an exact number out there, but like what's the average? Say that you live in the city already and
Hmm.
you know what I mean? They want you to take them on a tour. Like what's the average? What does it look like?
Well, my tour packages, they all the same price. So, for
Okay.
example, if you want to go to Ghana or Egypt or South Africa, whichever one you pick is going to be the same price. So the
Okay.
tour package include the flight from that city that we meet up in. So say we flying from New York,
Mm-hmm.
that's the destination city. So it include a round trip flight back and forth to New York. It
Mm-hmm.
include breakfast, dinner, all the activities. So if we go to the Valley of the Kings, the Valley of the Queens, Hatshepsut's temple, the pyramids, the Temple of Luxor, Temple of Karnak, every single thing that we do is included. And then it come with flight insurance, travel insurance. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Damn.
So the packages are the same. But just for example, if you wanted to go to Africa by yourself on
Mm-hmm.
your own, if you wanted to try to do your own trip,
Mm-hmm.
the average ticket price is probably like at least $1,000.
Yeah, at least.
You can catch sales. You might be able to get it for 800 or 500, but in
Mm-hmm.
general, it's gonna be at least 1,000. Sometimes it'll be higher depending on where you're going,
Mm-hmm.
because the west side of Africa, if you're going to like Ghana or Senegal, it's not gonna be the same price as if you're going to Madagascar or Seychelles or Comoros, or
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Anywhere on that west side of Africa.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
bit closer.
So yeah, man. And then you got to kind of think about uh food, you gotta think about stay, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Travel. You
definitely.
do you handle travel and all of that too? Or then
What you mean?
do they have to handle like travel as far as getting from A to B and then getting to where the tour starts?
Well, everything starts from the destination city. So, say you want to go to Ghana, we'll
Mm-hmm.
all meet up in New York, and then we'll fly to Ghana. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And then, we got to get picked up from the airport, get to the hotel, get to the restaurants,
Right.
get to the museums. All
Yep.
of that is included. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
damn. That's what's up,
But if you go
man.
by yourself, you got to pay. You got to pay each way. You know what I mean?
Right, right. So you coming up on the jug, you coming up on the deal, just going through you, just booking through you, man.
Yeah, you could get off. You may be able to do it cheaper if you do it by yourself, but a lot of people don't want to travel by themselves. Especially like to Africa. It's good to go
Yeah,
with somebody that know the terrain, know people
yeah,
there, can kind of
yeah.
make it a more smoother experience. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Shit, that not even just Africa, anywhere. If you're traveling anywhere
Hmm.
you could be going in the country. Because I'll tell you right now, I got family in California. But if I didn't have family in California, I wouldn't be going to California by myself like that. Because you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the same thing with Jamaica, with anywhere else, Puerto Rico, wherever you want to go at. um I mean, you want somebody that is, I wouldn't even say you want locals. You want somebody that's either from there or lives there, that knows people, because a
Hmm.
lot of shit can happen, bro. Like it ain't no
Definitely right. Even in the States, you go to New York or LA, you'll be lost.
you go to New York by yourself, you got problems. I'm telling you, you better stay right in Times Square area. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not trying to say like it's such a bad area, but you can get, like, people can and do anything as far as hustle you out your money and say, okay, I'll do this for you, and you don't get your money back. You know what I mean? It's nothing you could do with so many people. I mean, what can you do about it? So it's
Hmm.
better to go there either with a guide or with, what I mean, some a friend or somebody that's from there or knows the area.
Yeah, definitely.
So if y'all going to Africa, man, y'all make sure y'all hit up my homie right here, man. He gonna make sure y'all straight. And I probably have some you got links and stuff I can put up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I got a lot of content of the tours and the different places that we go on my YouTube page.
Okay. Okay. So that's what's up. So I'm gonna have a link in the description for everybody, all y'all that's actually watching this on YouTube, man. So I heard you learned some fighting techniques while you were on the road. I got a question though.
Hmm.
Can you whoop my ass?
I mean, no, I ain't like no UFC fighter or nothing like that. I don't want to get
Nah,
it
man.
twisted. I
Nah,
just like
man.
martial arts. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah.
I took a couple classes, different things like Kaji Kembo, Capoeira, little
Word up.
boxing, little, a little different, just in case, somebody run up on me, I can at
Straight
least
up.
get them up
Boop,
off of me.
boop.
But I ain't no
Yeah.
martial artist and then.
So how hard was it to learn capoeira, and like how far did you get with it?
Um, I did it for a couple months. It was real interesting. I was excited about learning it.
It's
I
intense,
know
bro.
doing martial arts in Brazil is a little bit rougher. They're a little less concerned with safety. So you might be doing martial arts on concrete. They might not have the best equipment, but they skilled. They're a little bit rougher
Yeah,
than us. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
and you can watch the UFC and you will see how they move. Them
Straight up.
Brazilian fighters, they be pretty good.
Straight up. Shit. I mean, that kind of remind me of like Creed 2. On Creed 2, where he had to go, and before he was boxing in the gym, you know what I mean? They had everything, all the
Hmm.
gear. And then to beat that Russian dude, he had to go out to the to hell,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And start
Mhm.
training with the beast. So like
Mhm.
I believe that kind of builds a little bit more for you when you go out, and when you don't have the best of circumstances training. That's why you see the best and most skilled and most hardcore fighters are from Brazil when it comes to that.
Mhm.
When it comes to grappling and stuff like that, man, no contest.
Yeah. Cause like
Straight
when I
up.
was doing martial arts in like America, they had mats and a lot of pads and shit, but Brazil
Right.
is like on concrete, bro.
Skinning up your skinning up your toes and your elbow, your knuckles and shit. Damn, bro. That's hardcore though. That's hardcore that you even did that for that long though. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the States.
Right. Just to, something different though.
Yeah, word up. That's what's up, man. So I mean you went to some exotic places, man. Did you have any encounters with any kind of big ass bugs or lions or big ass snakes or anything like that, you know?
Um, not no horror stories. I mean, you see roaches and lizards, like a little bunch of lizards and monkeys and stuff, little
Oh,
annoying,
word.
pesky type, bugs and animals. But I ain't never seen like no wild lions or nothing just roaming through the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Mm,
You got to go to the safaris or the national parks.
okay.
It's more, it's just controlled certain areas.
Right. So you ain't never had you ain't never worried about trying to go to no safari and nothing. I know you from the States. It's like shit. I ain't going out there with that motherfucking lion and they free and there's
Right,
nothing
right.
on it. Or is it
Mhm.
just a wide open truck we riding in? Nah, I'm good.
Right, right, right.
You
And
got
get
to
on
be black.
animals attack or something.
Oh man, you
Yeah.
got to be black from the States, bro. I know because you ain't having that, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't. Trust me, y'all. It is not a stereotype. We don't play that shit at all.
Right, right.
Trust me when I tell you, man. So I want to talk about Afro set. And no, it's not a hairstyle, people. It's the Afro set Black Nationalist Party, who a lot of people don't really know about. Like, can you kind of fill in the listeners, you know what I mean, and let them know who they were and why they were so important?
Yeah, definitely. So Afro in the 1960s was used um to represent like Africa. So that's
Right.
what it means. Not like the
Mhm.
hairstyle.
Right.
And then set, like people be like, what set you from?
Yeah.
That's like they set. So the African set. You're
Yeah.
right, right.
Yeah.
So because around that time, that's when the gangs and stuff was starting, like in Cali and Chicago and stuff in the '60s. But they
Facts.
was for positive things,
Right.
but a lot of people don't know that. So the
Mhm.
Afro set, they was a Black Power organization that was founded in the city of Cleveland, and my uncle, my mom's brother, was one of the co-founders.
Oh,
So
that's what's up.
yeah, yeah. So the group was at the forefront of introducing African culture, African history, African language, African dancing, African music, African drumming to the city of Cleveland. They
Mm.
had classes to teach different things, self-defense. They learned how to use the rifles. They learned how to use machetes. They learned how to, do hand-to-hand combat and stuff like that.
Right.
They had a shop. They opened up different shops and they would sell dashikis and pottery and necklaces and earrings and beads and African style, jewelry and accessories and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They had a theater. They built a theater. They would do poetry readings, fashion shows, musical performances. They had social programs. They had free lunch programs, breakfast programs. Um, they just did a lot of positive things. Like when pimps came into the community, they would run them out. When
Mm.
drug dealers came into the community, they would run them out. When police would harass people, they would confront them. So it's a very exciting book. It's a lot of riots, uprisings, rebellions, shootouts. A lot of different things going on.
Yeah, man. Damn. Telling you, y'all better know. Y'all need to get to know y'all history, man. So, I mean,
No doubt.
like, what made you write the book? Like, did you come from like that type of background, or did you just decide one day to help and uplift, and you know what I mean, bring more awareness to the people?
Yeah, that's definitely something that runs in my family. So my family came up to Cleveland in the 1920s, like most black families. They
Mm-hmm.
came to the north, you know what I'm saying, during the Great Migration. So my great grandfather, he joined the UNIA in Cleveland. And this was in the 1920s. And my grandmother would tell me different things about him. He felt like we were Africans and we should move back to Africa. And they represented, they had marches and parades with the red, black, and green flag and different things like that. So that was
Marcus
almost a
Garvey
100
type.
years ago. Yeah, no, they was down with Garvey. Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
Garvey's organization. And
Word
then
up.
50 years ago, that's when my uncle, gave it new life. He created his own organization. So they were still red, black, and green,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just a more militant version. Like all those groups like the Panthers, the Afro Set, Black Liberation Army, the US Organization, Republic of New Africa. All of
Mm-hmm.
these groups began to emerge after Malcolm X got killed. So after
Mm-hmm.
1965, that's when these groups emerged.
Mm. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, so you really were kind of bred into this? Like, you know what I mean? You were brought up around all of this.
Well, my uncle passed away. I never got to meet him, so I
Okay.
wasn't like necessarily like how Tupac actually went to the meetings and
Well,
got
yeah.
to participate a little. I mean, as a kid, you get what I'm saying. Like my
Yeah.
grandmother, she got to see a little bit of it firsthand, so I didn't get to really see it, but the stories and the information was passed down. So my grandmother, like I said, told me stuff. Then my aunts and uncles told me stuff, and my mom told me stuff. She gave me my first Black history book. So I always admired African people, Black people. You know what I'm saying? African history, Black history. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's definitely what's up. You need to hand all that stuff down, bro. Like you hit that right on the head
definitely.
too. Cause I was thinking about that, but you said it. Cause I'm like the way you explain it, I see Pop going through my head because you know what I mean.
Hmm.
He actually went to the meetings with his mom and got to actually meet like people that were detrimental to the Black movement in America. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? So like
Yeah.
so I know it if you grow up into, especially in that era, like he's older than us, of course. Like so that
Right.
it was
Yeah.
definitely stronger then in that era. But you know what I mean, now it's starting to pick back up, but it's more to me, it's more like a fad. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of
Hmm.
people are not doing it for the reasons like what you're doing it for, or you know what I mean, any somebody else that's in that position would do it for. It's more like a fad, like you know what I mean, man bun type shit.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's not as passionate. Well, I can't say it's not passionate either. It's still, I mean, people are still passionate, but it's not the same. It don't hit the same as it did back then when they did it, when they started it, like when it was just the ball was just starting to roll. You feel me?
Hmm.
It's a big
Yeah.
difference. It's a real big difference, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So I mean, normally this part of the show, we let our guests plug whatever they want to plug, man. So is there anything you want to plug, bro? Anything that anything you want to plug. There's no censorship, ain't no limits. They plug everything.
Right. Right. Uh, Not really, man. Like I say, if anybody need any information about Africa, if they're interested in traveling, if they want to see some content, videos about Africa, if they're interested in my music, if they're interested in my book, I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I'm under Camp Cleveland, CAMP Cleveland. And also I got a website, campcleveland.org. And I bring a lot of stuff back from Africa, Afrocentric jewelry, necklaces, black soap, shea butter, black seed oil. And I bring stuff from different countries too, from the Caribbean, South America, Asia, different products and stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, man, y'all, make sure y'all be looking out for my homie, man. But man, I gotta say thank you again, bro, for taking time out of your day and giving us knowledge, man. And you're welcome anytime on this show. Anytime you get ready, you got anything else you want to plug, you can come there, hit me up like, yo, I'm ready to get on. You can get on, man, and we probably have an episode where all of us on here, you know what I mean? My co-host and
Okay,
everybody.
okay.
My co-host Fitz Grizzly ain't with us, you know what I mean? His grandma passed. So
I'm sorry to hear
yeah,
that.
man. So
Mm.
he not with us today, but he'll be back. And you know what I mean? But anyway, you already know you've been listening to Put It Like This podcast, available on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other popular streaming platforms with your host, Wildcard Spades. And I have to give another big up to the good brother, Taye Uhuru, for joining us and spreading some knowledge with us, man. Thank you so much, bro. Hey, and y'all don't be scared to comment or hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how I'm doing. But, till next time, y'all already know what it is.
All right, peace.
Yeah. Put it like this.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Whole squad lit, yeah, we really on the way. We flexing
Another
on these haters
episode.
every day. And I wouldn't have it any
Another
other
good
way.
episode, man.
Wouldn't have it
Y'all
any
keep
other
on
way.
listening. We're gonna have more
Wouldn't have
knowledge,
it any other
more
way.
content,
Any other way.
more
Any
episodes.
other way.
Stay tuned.